These people are living legends. Like, I'm just like them. I'm waiting to see if you really gonna be on. Like I'm saying, like, is he coming? Like,
always,
Akon had
man.
me waiting for like 45 minutes yesterday. I wanted to die. You know?
Yeah, man.
How you doing, Jeff, man? Living legend, Jeff. One
I'm
of the
blessed.
greatest DJs of all time. Not only that, I don't know you too tough. Like me and you never really hung.
Couple times.
No, a couple times, but I'm saying like when people, my man Ro Parrish is on here and he tells me a story about when he had the TV show and they went and cleared those samples, you send them 200 beats to put on the show.
Yep.
And since I mentioned, not even that, but before, whenever your name comes up, people talk about how humble you are, how cool you are, how giving you are, how much of a great person from finesse, from the retreats you do. So
yeah.
I've been hearing this for years about how much of a beautiful person you are. And they also say you make the greatest popcorn in the universe.
Yeah.
My stylist Terrell said, yo, Jazzy Jeff fucked me up, man. He taught me how to make the greatest popcorn ever made.
Yeah.
And so it's an honor to have you here tonight, my brother.
Always, man. Always.
You you actually had the coronavirus.
Yes, I did.
Break that down to me. How do you think you even got it? Do you know how could you track it back?
Oh, I know exactly how I got it.
Talk to me.
I was I did a show in Ketchum, Idaho. It was a ski resort, and it was actually during the time that the Black Ski Coalition had a thing up there. And it was just a regular show. Did the show, finished, got on the plane 6 o'clock in the morning, flew to Salt Lake City, came home. By the time I came home was when they started talking a little crazy just about they might shut some stuff down. So I said to my wife, I said, yo, I think we should go to the store and stock up. You know from the East Coast, whenever they say it's a snowstorm, everybody go to the store and stock up.
Yo, I still got canned foods from year 2000. Remember when it was gonna be 2000, like the NY2K?
Yes.
I still got Chef Boyardee in the garage, mate. You talking to the wrong one. They get me every time.
Listen, me too.
Faking it. Hurricane coming. I buy the whole shit out.
Exactly.
Food, eating the hurricane food for like 2 months.
Yeah, man.
I'm a sucker for it.
Yep. Listen, so I told my wife, like, we should go to the store. We end up going to the store. We went to like 3 stores. By the time we got to the 3rd store, Tom Hanks and his wife came down with coronavirus. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert came down with coronavirus, and they shut the NBA down. So we kind of looked at it like we beat the curve. Because tomorrow is going to be pandemonium with everybody trying to go to the store. And I looked at my wife and I said, babe, I don't feel too good. And she was like, what's wrong? And I said, I just feel a little achy, like I'm coming down with something. So she was like, just go home, take some Tylenol, get in the bed, like normal. Joe, the next 14 days, I barely remember. That was the worst shit I've ever gone through in my entire life. I couldn't smell. I couldn't taste. My fever hit about a 104. I started hallucinating. And it got to the point that I dozed off to sleep. Like I was watching a movie. Like I was watching Usual Suspects on TV. And I dozed off to sleep.
That's not a good movie to watch on the fever.
No, it's not.
Not on the corona fever. The Kaiser Sosa stop. Man, because when I get fever, I hallucinate.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, really hallucinate.
Yeah, listen,
that
was my first time going through that. But I was watching a movie and I dozed off, and I woke up knowing it's 12 hours later, and I just got a good sleep. And I looked at the TV and the movie was still on. It was 6 minutes. I thought I slept an entire night. It was 6 minutes. And when I woke up, my wife was staring at me, and I looked at her like, babe, why you looking at me all funny? And she said, I know how you sleep. I know how you snore, and that's not it. She took my temperature and was like, nah, we got to go. We got to go. And we went to the doctor. They wouldn't give me the coronavirus test because it was so early. They tested me for the flu and came back and said, okay, we need to give you a chest x-ray. They did the chest x-ray, and she came in and looked at me and said, you got pneumonia in both of your lungs. She was like, I'm going to give you antibiotics and send you home, but I want to tell you that if you feel 1 ounce worse, you need to go straight to the hospital. This is really dangerous. And Joe, I don't remember the next 10 days.
Wow, man. Let me tell you something. I had nothing like that. I'm gonna have nothing like that. I remember we got sick after the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl was in Miami. I think I got corona. I'm not sure. I think. So we was on my people, the Ridingers, shout out Market America. They threw an after party for J-Lo on they got like some $300 million yachts and some other shit.
Yeah.
So we all waiting for J-Lo to come after our performance. I got sick. My wife got sick. Dre, Cool and Dre got sick. I mean, like 10 of us got sick right after that. And I was fucked up, bro. I was on the couch. Legendary. About 10 days, it wouldn't get better. I think I caught it. I hope I caught it because I don't want to feel that again. You know?
Listen, that's my whole thing when everybody is talking about this. Go outside. You know, I've been an advocate of that whole stay at home, man. You know, that's the reason I started DJing at 3 o'clock on Saturdays because I'm trying to keep people in the house. I don't want nobody to feel that. Like, that was the work through, and I'm like, whatever I need to do to make people understand that this shit is real. Like, this is real. I literally had to explain it to some people, and I was like, somebody let a lion loose, and the lion started eating people and killing people to the point that the government said, you got to go in the house until we capture and kill this lion. Joe, they are telling everybody they can go outside. All I'm asking is, did y'all capture him? Did y'all kill him? Because if you didn't, I'm not fucking going outside.
I'm not either. I'm not either. And let me tell you something. This shit was cute the first week, cute the second week. No, it's a problem. We've been in the house for like 2.5 months, and it's getting frustrating, but I want to live till this shit come, till the medicine come.
Listen, I tell everybody,
I want to live.
I'd rather be
till
bored.
the medicine come. People try to act like you can still dip and dab, you can this and that. Nah, bro.
No. I'd rather be bored and alive than 6 feet under. Ain't that much boredom in the world.
And spoken for somebody with this corona, that corona, people I know who've had corona, shout out to my brother Jimmy from Jimmy's Cafe, who certified, they feel like an 18-wheeler hit them.
Yes.
And then he's like, yo, Joe, for me to walk to the bathroom felt like I ran around a block 10 times.
That's it. That's it. You lose your oxygen. You were tired. Listen, it took me a good month afterwards to get my wind back. Like, I was out of breath going to the bathroom, and my bathroom right next to my bed.
You know what I noticed? When you see all the people who survived corona in the hospital, they wheelchair them out. They don't walk out. Ain't nobody diddy bopping out the hospital.
Yeah.
They always wheelchair them out. They cheer, but that means they still fucked up.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's no joke. It's no joke.
And I'll tell everybody, because a lot of people, you know, we got radicals in every religion. Right? You got Taliban in the Muslims. You got Christians that are just radical.
Yep.
You got every religion radicals, and they keep saying faith. I believe in God too much. I love God too much, but I want to believe in God and have faith and be smart at the same time.
That's right. That's
so
right.
You saw the preacher who went out there and was, you know, these preachers, they go and they still make church and everybody gets sick in the church.
Yeah.
Like, no, we love God above everything, but be smart. You see the Pope, he's giving the sermons on the computer.
Yes, that's right.
He's not out there touching babies and all that.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
real.
Be smart, guys. You gotta have faith, but God also taught you to be smart enough to know.
Exactly.
Don't get the Rona. Like, don't be out there acting stupid. Like, you can't catch it.
Yeah. And I think what happened with me, I didn't realize how shook I still am, because I don't like the information that I've been getting. I haven't gotten anything definitive. Like, no one has told me this is how you get it. This is how you get rid of it. You can't get it again. Like, I done heard so many conflicting stories. I know people who got it twice. I'm like, no.
Listen, we done seen your best friend in the outer space movies, all type of shit. He don't got the hookup. He don't got the cure yet.
Listen,
Will Smith have the cure.
Listen, he is so locked down. He more locked down than I am. So that definitely make me be locked down.
Yo, because I'm like, yo, does Will Smith know something? Because every time I see him, he's like a superhero. He flies. He's from the future. What does he know? Like, did he go to the future, come back, and know what it is?
Oh, man. I wish.
Let me tell you something, Jeff. I'm shook.
Yes.
I'm paranoid. And I've been in the house, and I'm not playing with these people.
No.
And it's crazy because where I live is a gated community. You know, we got like a concierge surgeon service, so they came to bring me my emails today. So even they, fuck that, Joe.
Yes.
They masked and gloved up.
Exactly.
So they hit me the shit like that, looking the other way. I got the mask on to sign the shit. No disrespect to them, because they good people. I sprayed the shit up with the Lysol, like
that's right.
Every page straight up, yo. and when I did I left the house maybe twice in the last 2 months, and that was to go to the supermarket, and I caught anxiety.
Oh man, listen.
Like, I'm anxiety and like panic attacks.
Yes.
I'm over breathing.
Thank
I don't
you.
want dudes next to me. Because, you know, at first they was like, and fuck it, I'm going to say it, but at first they were saying it's big in Italy. So my ass happened to go to the supermarket for the one time, and it's some Italian-looking dude with the Italian hat, no mask on, scooting the dude with his wife, having a great old time. Yo, bro, I told my wife, hey, you don't get the hell of running out of here, like, yo.
Yeah, it's real, man. It's real. I went to the store with my wife, and I hadn't been out. And while we were driving, she started giving me all of the game. Like, yeah, here's your gloves. Here's the spray. We're going to spray the cart down. You know, you put the mask on. I said, turn the car around.
Like it's your real hands, too. So this is what I taught my daughter and everything. The gloves is on, right? But you don't know you touching with the gloves. So imagine you touch a place that has it, and you come back and touch your face. That ain't a go. So anything you touch, you got to come back to that hand sanitizer and wipe down them gloves like they your hands.
Yeah.
I play the gloves like they my hands. Like, you know, like I play it like, yo, and I don't give up. I'm not lying to you. It's so disrespectful because I see people I love. I'm like, yo, this ain't.
Oh, that's over. That's over. The dap and the pound is gonna be some in the air shit, or it's gonna be my elbow. That's done. That's done.
30 years of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
30 years.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something that's crazy. And I said this one time, and somebody said this to me. Somebody looked at me and said, what is the most widely recognized hip hop record of all time? And I'm Sugar Hill. I'm going down the list. And they were like, no, it's the theme of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That shit is in every country and every nationality. And I never thought of that. Like you don't think about that when you're doing it. You just know you're doing something, and it just never goes away.
Yeah. I know the feeling. Not like that, but I know the feeling.
Oh, listen, you got a couple of them. You know about that you look up, and it's kind of like trust me, it's a blessing to have that song, that show, that anything that stands the test of time. Everything else can change. There you go. You know what they are. It ain't never going nowhere. If grandmoms know that. Like listen, that's lean back. That's lean back. I don't know if you remember, one of the times that I saw you was in London, right after Lean Back. Wow, we was in Tim Westwood's together.
Yeah, man. Shout out Tim Westwood, everybody in the UK.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do remember that, man. I do remember that. And so you got 30 years of the Fresh Prince. So you still get checks, forget the song, but just because it uses the actor on the show?
Yeah, now the whole residual checks, you know how that go. They go down as time go on. They don't stay the same, but I still take them.
No money stays the same. And that's what people don't understand. People think you had a big moment and you got money, and just because you was getting crazy money 15 years ago, they think you still get money off that 2020. It ain't like that. You have to continue to work and bring new money to the game. People don't know that.
Yeah, you got to. Listen, your old work is your old work. You gotta keep pushing ahead. Like, you know, the person who invented the oven got bumped out of the way by the person who invented the microwave. So if you ain't staying up on what's next, you know, they're gonna be talking about you in past tense.
Yeah, that's a fact, and that sucks. You know, it sucks. You know me, I always like to be in the now. You know what I mean? My name gotta be brought up. Yo, it's Corona. It's crazy. Nobody can leave the house. Yo, versus D Nice, Fat Joe's talk show.
That's right.
Like, I got to be in the talk.
Yeah.
I got to be in the smoke somehow. I don't know how to not be in the smoke.
There you go. That's right.
I gotta be in it. And so you got a clothing line with Will Smith y'all came out with, right? What's the name of that?
Well, we did it under his Bel Air Athletics. But we just put out clothes to commemorate the 30th anniversary. We had a whole big thing planned, man. It was crazy. So I'm hoping, you know, that we
they
still
going nowhere.
You know, we ain't gonna go nowhere, but I'm hoping that when this clears up, we'll be able to do what we set out to do. But, you know, like, it's funny that Will and I talk about that all the time. Like, you didn't really expect it. Like, first of all, people kind of look at, especially him, that he had some magic power or some dust. Like, Will from the hood. Like, it all it was is the same shit. You grind, you catch that lightning in a bottle, and you just keep riding it. But even till today, we kind of look at each other, and it was like, man, can you believe this? Like, this is crazy. You know, thinking 30 years from the TV show. That's not even the music. That's just the TV show.
Will Smith too much. Like, Will Smith, to me, he's a god. He's an icon. He's, you know, I go back to the last night.
Yeah.
You know, I have all those, when he was really rapping.
Yeah.
Like, I was really rapping. Like, you got to understand, Will Smith now is considered an Obama. He's commercial. He's out of here. He's down with Oprah. Will Smith, we love him. But, you know, he was in the street. The music was raw.
Yeah, you know where that started, you know, and it's just, it's good, you know, like, to think about it, where so many of us started, and now at the point, you know, even yourself included, owning businesses and doing all the rest of this, it kind of shows the transformation of, you know what? You always knew how to get it. Now you showing people how to keep it.
Oh yeah, you got to keep it and you got to keep working. You got to continue. Yo, Jazzy Jeff, the Queen Stephanie Mills just arrived. I seen her go. I'm here.
Listen, hey brother, I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna sit there
on my top 5.
and watch her.
What's your favorite Stephanie Mills song?
Oh my God, man! Like I gotta go through the catalog. It's so many.
I'm gonna go through it myself right now. Come here, get ready.
Let me
ask
you,
my brother. I love you, man. Stay safe. Send your family my love, man. It's always love and respect.
Always.
One thing I was gonna ask you real quick.
Yep.
Swiss Beats came on here yesterday. He was talking about raising money for the pioneers of hip hop.
Yep.
Did you hear about this?
Yes, I did.
Do you agree with Swiss Beats?
Well, yes, I do. One of the things that I do believe is I feel like the first of anybody gets screwed. I feel like Kool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, all of those guys